Just make sure to go to bed on time. This is
Jesus.
so.
It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Well, why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
You're under arrest too, Prop Manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer. Wait, what's going on?
Drop the gun, Why? Why would you drop your weapon?
What?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? But this last part is...
Shovraz, you told us you wanted us to help.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my fear. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you? Oh, and please tell the other cast members.
On it.
So what do you think, Morris? Care to My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to with the recording we made. You have no chance of winning in court.
All right. I hired an assassin. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status. I also didn't expect Eliza to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only,
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter and
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Eliza,
No. You always had a choice.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that all we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me.
I figured as I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night, I think what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel... He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever... But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard. He had no idea where to even start. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create... And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me that so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor, and after all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps?
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to... And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on this?
My brother.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the... I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending...
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should...
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. Today, you'll kill Morris. And tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge. As well, Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are But with all that said, I will promise you this.
Chevreuse, the rest of the special patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier,
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least...
Chevreuse.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew. Thank you for your concern. I'm just thinking.
I'm at a loss of words.
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew?
Well, what should we do now? We have a...
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be...
Chiori is right. I'd also...
But the real ending of the...
The call is yours.
No, it's fine as is. I like what romanticism is what gives works of art there, just like the real world.
Sounds good to me. What about Veronique?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother, and if I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Exactly.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's— You should join us, Chevres.
All right.
Then I'll wait for you over—
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the part? Thank you very much. Sorry for the wait.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to—
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my, traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes? Just like the protagonist, when I was young, my father often took me here to swim. That swimming was the best activity to train.
Oh? What?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, one winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water. The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. Though I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that.
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for it. It's just that working now as I am in the pursuit of justice.
Chevres.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab—
Drop your weapons! Oh, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevres. So, about the special—
Partly, but I'd say I was more—
Oh, so it's due to your—
Of course. Come on, let's— To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance. Thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh, you're right.
He really did plant a lot of flowers.
Huh? Wait, the rainbow roses in the garden. Even though it's a bit late, I'm not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. Oh, you wanna hear? To be honest, I didn't spend that much once. He didn't come home when I went out to buy, but we can talk about that another day. Thank you for looking.
Add ast. I am sorry. Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Time to go.
A blade embraces its duty.
Time itself is a silence.
Strike a pose! May I present? Boring! Isn't there anything else? How brilliant! Shower me with praise! Coming at ya! Hup. Strike a pose! May I present? Yep. The show begins! Rest and rebuild! Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
No time to lose.
Let's go, let's go!
No time to lose.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.